fighters. First, she stands in the black trunks. She also is a mighty 5 feet tall. She weighed in 124.6 pounds. Her record, 18 victories. 18 professional fights, 15 victories, representing Fortaleza, Brazil. Here is Viviane Sucuri Pereira. And now, fighting out of the red corner, she wears the colorful trunks, orange, purple, trimmed in black. She stands 5 foot 5 inches tall. She weighed in 127.2 pounds. She has a professional record, 22 fights, 13 victories, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of Vermont, California. Here is Deanna Vitamin D Bennett. And our third man in the ring, Ryan Berry, will give final instructions.
Fighters, we went over the rules in the back. Any questions? All right, good. Touch them up. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Deanna's first love was hockey. She played most of her life and then found kickboxing and then MMA. So
all right, well, this is not hockey, but you gotta be physical. It is all about MMA. Yes, it is.
Oh,
right hand.
Hold up. Right hand.
And that stunned Deanna. Vieira is all over her, and she goes down. But was that on her own? Is that a clear choke right there?
She's looking for the. She is looking for the choke here, and has it tight here. Whoa! She can finish the fight here. This is going to be finished. This is going to be a finish. What she needs to do is pull her elbow down and secure that, because this is tight. This is tight, Ronnie. This is tight. You can see the face. Now she landed it to mount.
And you can see where that blood is going. She tapped out. That fight is over. O-V-E-R. That fight is over. And look at the celebration on her face. Yes, she has come back, and she is praising up high. And she is doing it here at the Masonic Temple in Detroit, Michigan. You talk about action. That's what we give you right here at the XFC.
Your victor by guillotine, Viviane Sucuri Pereira. First, fighting out of the blue corner, he dons the burnt orange trunks with a white detail. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He scaled 241.6 pounds. He is a professional with 9 fights, 6 victories, by way of Denver, Colorado. Here is Zach, the High Chief Pounder. And now, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the white trunks. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He scaled 267 pounds. He enters the cage undefeated with 5 victories from Purvis, Mississippi. Here is Jamal Tatum.
Round number 1, 3 rounds, 5 minutes each. And these are the big boys. And as I've learned, if anything, from Jessica, don't blink.
That's right. So I spoke to Jamal's coach, and he told me that they've been working on starting this fight a little quicker. And wow, what a takedown from Zach here. Beautiful.
That's a lot of man
landed
to
into
take
the side
down.
control, looking to go into mount positioning here.
With a name like Punga, you know that he wants to pound and ground, and he has his man in that position to do just that. Very smart and calculated fighter at 6'3", 36 years of age, and of course, coming out of Denver, Colorado.
Beautiful control here that Zach has. Jamal needs to use that cage though.
And that's the inexperience, and that's what I was saying. When you're 5-0, when you've had a record and you look like you're invincible, and you put yourself in a situation like this where all of a sudden that 5-0 record is in jeopardy, I want to know, how do you perform?
Beautiful control that Zach has here, looking to finish that arm triangle here. And it's tight. It's tight.
Detroit is buzzing as the fighters step into the cage, ready to leave everything inside the historic Masonic Temple. Vaughn Simmons wastes no time, shooting for a takedown in the opening moments. With his purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he quickly overpowers his opponent, securing a dominant ground position. It's over in under a minute. A TKO victory for Simmons, improving his record to 2-0. He made it look easy. In the next matchup, Kenneth Cross and Emilio go at it hard. Cross sprawls well against Emilio's single leg attempt, but the fight quickly transitions to the ground. Both fighters scramble, throwing heavy shots. Cross manages to get back to his feet, and after a brief exchange, he catches Emilio in a triangle choke. There's a tap, round 2, submission victory for Cross. He's fired up and demands a bigger stage for his next fight. As the action continues, Igor steps...
And now, fighting out of the red corner, he wears the black trunks with white and lime green detail. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in 155.6 pounds. A professional with 22 fights, 17 victories from Porto Alegre, Brazil. Here is Raush Warhorse Monfils.
Each round, 5 minutes.
Raush carrying heavy hands. Beautiful high kick. Both are bringing a lot of experience here. Nice body kick from Raush.
And he's got to move his legs and get a little bit more lateral movement, because those kicks right now are starting to really pay some dividends.
Raush here looking for that outside position, which he has now. Faking that front kick. There's telling him, his corner telling him to be patient.
With an impressive stoppage in round number 1, 59 seconds, your victor by rear naked choke, Daniel the Hitman Moritz.
Wow.
You just put down a guy who had never been finished in his entire career. Feels amazing. It's great to be back. It's great to be back here in Detroit, in the Motor City. It's great to be back fighting against world-class competition where I knew I should be. I've been for a long time. I think I'm one of the best guys in the world. I wanted to come out here tonight and prove it. Like you said, that guy was a former world champion. He has beat former world champions. I put that guy away.
Fighting out of the blue corner, she wears the aqua trunks with the white detail. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. She scaled in 132.8 pounds. A professional of 7 fights with 5 victories, representing H-Time. That's Houston, Texas. Here is Raindrop Guerrero. And now, fighting out of the red corner, she wears the white trunks with the shiny, pretty detail. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall. She scaled 129.8 pounds. A professional with 17 fights, 12 victories. She is the former XFC flyweight champion. Fighting out of San Diego, California, here is Pearl Gonzalez.
Brown belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and she starts very aggressive. They both start very aggressive. So now you see, I mean, the action started quick with both trading punches. Pearl's first love was boxing. And Rain has really good boxing, and Pearl knows that. So she said, I'm gonna bring it to her wherever she brings it to me.
Well, that left hand has been finding the raindrop, and it's been raining. But look at, of course, Guerrero coming back and fighting too.
Both standing right in the middle and trading punches. Somebody's gonna go down.
One
Beautiful
thing Pearl
movement
is
from
doing
Pearl.
is
Beautiful
that is the straight
combination.
punches. Those were straight punches by Pearl, not moving punches, and that is giving her the advantage now.
Beautiful knee to the body by Pearl too. And then we're gonna see how good of a defense Rain has here.
And a right uppercut anytime she has the opportunity to do it. You can't see it from this camera angle, but those are some very close fights and very close punches, I should say.
The exchange from both are very aggressive. Rain, you know, she's been having trouble finding an opponent. And she's so happy to be here trading with Pearl. A legend. She's very honored to fight her.
Pearl's got to watch out because some of her punches are starting to whoop and some of Rain's punches are starting to come down.
Beautiful connection from Rain to the body of Pearl. She's connecting those knees. Now she's looking for that takedown. Good elbow. Those knees to the body from Pearl. But now Rain switched the position around and has Pearl against the cage.
And she was able to come out of that
so
with some smart right hands, and both fighters are giving it all that they have. And now in the center of the ring, look at the punches, and they are coming in bunches. And look at the face of Pearl right at the top of the head. Blood coming down.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Those are women warriors right there. Now you see both of them bleeding, but you can see the damage that Rain has caused on Pearl's forehead. Pearl still looking for it, still going forward, pushing forward, looking for the takedown.
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what they call it in combat sports. You're watching it live on Thriller, and it is MMA.
Wow.
A takedown.
Beautiful takedown.
Guerrero.
What a fight.
This is what it's all about. It is MMA. The next generation, and these ladies are throwing down and getting down and D-town. Ladies and gentlemen, the round is over. We're coming back with so much more at the bell.
Swinging till the bell rings. This is a war. This is what I love. Both ladies bringing it. Amazing. Wow. Right. Pearl started her career here at the XFC cage, and she is excited to continue her career now as trailblazer, still back here at the XFC cage.
She knows in round number 2, she's in a fight. And that was a right hand that time by Guerrero, right on the head of, and a flying fist.
Backspin.
And
Wow.
it didn't work. But it could have been dangerous.
Those jabs are beautiful from Rain. Now a connection from Pearl.
Pearl is trying to set up that right hand. With under 12 seconds to go in the fight, we'll shut up and just watch the action.
Wow, those knees. She continues to fight.
It went 3 rounds.
All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Rain Guerrero.
Like I said, she would be the winner, and she did it unanimously. The Rain dropped through some bombs, and they dropped.
I was planning to make her leak. I was planning to give her all I got. I just wanted to be careful with her hip tosses. You know, you saw we were prepared for that. So, but Pearl is a gangster. Let me tell you, it's very hard for me to find an opponent in Texas. So shout out to her. I looked up to her for her career. She really put on for the women and showed us, you know, paved the way for girls like me. So it was an honor. Thank you, Pearl, for taking this fight. Because like I said, I can't find one in Texas. So came all the way out here. Thank you, Pearl.
Looking at the tail of the tape with this one, man, when you speak of Alex Nicholson, this man is
Steps into cage, relentlessly pursuing takedowns against Perry Starro. He's dominating the ground game, securing slam after slam. Despite Starrow's attempt to lock in a choke, Igor powers through, controlling the pace and position. The judges award Igor the unanimous decision, keeping his undefeated record intact. Henderson Boy follows up with an impressive submission win, catching his opponent in a rear naked choke after a fierce ground scramble. His control and positioning are flawless, and the Detroit crowd loves it. The heavyweights hit the cage next, and it's all about power and precision. Zach Ponga, the High Chief, slams his opponent to mat early and works for an arm triangle. It's tight, and his opponent taps. A textbook finish in the Colorado fighter, adding another win to record. As the night progresses, the atmosphere in the Masonic...
And it is registering, and it is about to be what we thought it could be. What an elbow right there to the face of Carl. Man,
whoa, another, that elbow, wow. It goes down, Carl goes down, and we're about to see the finish here.
And it's over.
Wow,
over.
wow.
Hey, look, I know we're going to have more shows. I know we're going to Milwaukee, but this right here in Detroit will go down as one of the best XFC shows ever.
Everybody in the 313, throw your hands in the air and vibe with me. I love doing this. It's my job, man. Been doing this since I was 17 years old, but no matter the wins, the losses, it's just a small part of life, man.
He called it chaos. He called it a celebrated chaos. He called it calculated chaos. He got it done. He didn't lie to us, and he made it happen here on the XFC, the place for all to see. It has been a joy, young lady, working with you.
Action from top to bottom.
What a card.
Ladies brought it, and the heavyweights finished off the show.
What up, though, Detroit? All right, to the blue corner, Chad Finnerty. And welcome to the red corner, Von Simons.
We got a wrestler against a jiu-jitsu, well-rounded stud. So, you know, just looking, he's probably looking to take this guy down since he has a purple belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
He's had a great opportunity to
look at
takes
those
him down,
leg kicks.
and now it's down for the ground and pound. And this could be over in the very first round, and it's over. And Von Simons is really getting it done. Did it in under a minute, and is 2-0 with Von Simons. I was impressed by what he did.
All right, gentlemen, let's have a good, clean fight. May the best man win.
Round one, about 3-round competition. Catch him, Chavez, then a flying fist, and he gets him down.
He caught them right here. He caught them, but, you know, it really looks like he's trying to get that single leg, but he has a great sprawl there.
Cross is having a tough time keeping him down, and he's the man on the ground. Both fighters are back up on their feet.
Back on the feet.
Look at that ground and pound to the ribs and one to the face. But still, what is holding up Chavez? Because Emilio is still trying to find a way. Oh,
nice
right hand followed by a left. And then put Emilio back down. Oh, Emilio, you can never do that. Turned his back to Emilio. Emilio got up, and he found a way to counter that shot as well.
This fight's
So
over.
Cross is going for the armbar, and there's a tap out, and that's it in round number 2.
Beautiful.
Jessica, you called it. The mere fact that he got the triangle, he knew there was a way. What about that flip? And what about... My goodness.
Your winner by armbar is Kenny the Cross
I gotta ask, I mean, with a performance like this, what do you want to happen next?
Want another one. XFC, if you guys keep it up, put me in that main event, co-main, put me on the pay-per-view.
There you go, wave those fingers, buddy. I like that. That's good energy right there. Wave them, baby. He is an NFL Hall of Famer. He is one of the greatest wide receivers in the history of the NFL, and he's responsible for one of our amazing sponsors, Primitive Performance, Mr. Calvin Johnson, Megatron. Thank you for being here, number one. How does it feel to be at XFC?
I mean, it's awesome to be able to support any kind of professional sports. You know, the guys out here, you know, displaying raw, brutal emotion, power, and creativity. You know, so be able to be out here and witness the spectacle is awesome.
Welcome, 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 fight fans all over the world and right here in the 313.
Next, tempo intensifies. Pearl, a former XFC champion, faces off against Raindrop Guerrero in a brutal 3-round war. Both women leave it all in the cage, trading heavy strikes and takedowns. By the end, both are bloody but unbroken. Guerrero edges out the decision, proving once again that the women's division is as fierce as ever. The main card closes with a chaotic heavyweight brawl. Alex Nicholson, known for his explosive power, drops his opponent with a barrage of elbows and knees. It's a devastating finish, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Detroit's fight fans have witnessed a night of nonstop action, and as the cage door closes, they're already buzzing about the next XFC showdown. With the final bell ringing, it's clear that XFC continues to deliver pure, unfiltered combat. The fighters came to brawl, and the fans left satisfied, their adrenaline still coursing through their veins as they pour into the Detroit night.
Igor again, once again, he's going to slam him, but he needs to be careful with that choke.
He needs to be careful with that choke because the young man who wants to be in position and maybe get that rear naked choke is, of course, Starjo, Perry Starjo, the young man with the beard.
Igor's still looking for those takedowns, relentless.
Wow, that landed. But it also was blocked at the same time. What a round. Round number 3 is about to get in.
Starjo could defend so well.
Once again, that comes with experience. That to me, if I'm counting takedowns, he has been in this situation throughout this fight. That is another takedown. That could be number 9 or number 8 of the fight.
But we have 10 seconds on the clock, so.
You're hearing our opinions, and in a few seconds,
and still undefeated, Igor Kostuchenko.
Hall of Famer, Jessica Aguilar. And Jessica, who do you like right off the top?
I mean, I know, look, I met Tyler earlier today. He took his time to come out and train with the kids at Team Guts. It's aggressive. Herrera, wow, those kicks look powerful from Herrera. Looking to that single leg takedown to the back is a good position here. Good control position.
That's what you want to do. And look at these close-up pictures that we're bringing to you live from Detroit, Michigan. As Tyler continues to try to escape,
there's no escape here.
Finds a way to put him down. Look at that kick to the knee.
So he's, you know, that pressure. You see how Ferrer's putting his hips on the back of Hill's back? That's a lot of pressure. He's in attack.
He just tapped out, and it's over. O-V-E-R by submission. It is the young man that they said is a what? Crazy boy?
Doughboy, yes,
Doughboy? Ah, wow. He does a dance, and he talked about the position. Once I saw him take that position of getting that choke, it was just a matter of time. Could he hold on to it?
Victor by rear naked choke at an official time of 3 minutes, 32 seconds in round number 1. He is Henderson Boy Dorito Benita.
Benita is your winner.
We introduce our